Microsoft seemingly has an uphill battle in a lot of ways when it comes to Xbox and what they're doing. I think the big reason is because it seems like a lot of the media and social media sites are kind of dead set against Microsoft and what Xbox is absolutely doing. So I do think that it's one of the things that absolutely Microsoft are kind of going out there and making sure that gamers have things to look forward to. Gamers have all these types of things that they can just get excited about again. And the Xbox itself is one of the things that is so exciting right now. We keep seeing a lot of the good news get suppressed, which is kind of unfortunate. And one of the things that I see is that Microsoft is continuing to listen to fans and kind of tuning out a lot of the hate. One of the things that I think Phil and company are doing is kind of listening and reacting to what fans are asking for, which I think is a very big deal. And we continue to see some great things come from that. I want to get into this announcement because I felt like it was a pretty damn good one. And the PlayStation fans are just so green right now over this. Like, they're so green, so jealous. I gotta be honest, this is the type of thing that I love to see, because it really goes to show you that Microsoft is out there paying attention and trying new things and listening, and that's exactly what they need to do in order to kind of draw the fans in and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Crap Gamer. This is Crap Gamer Reviews, back with another video. Thank you so much for checking it out. I appreciate it. Please like, share, subscribe. I would appreciate that as well. I'm looking to get 100 likes on each of the videos that I do. So one of the things that Microsoft is still seemingly doing is trying to draw in Japanese games in the Japanese market, and they got a big update today with Kojima and pictures of Kojima working with Xbox and Greenberg and things like that. Xbox Studios publishing team recently visited Kojima Productions for the first time to discuss the upcoming collaboration. Kojima announced last June that he had teamed up with Xbox to work on a project which he described as never before seen. And this past week, he shared images of Xbox Studios members visiting the independent developers Tokyo headquarters. Our first visit to Kojima Productions with our game studios publishing teams, according to Aaron Greenberg, Microsoft VP of Xbox Games Marketing, bringing engineering, cloud marketing, and production teams together to kick off an exciting journey ahead. Now, at the time of collaboration announcement, Kojima described the project as a completely new game, one that no one has ever experienced or seen before, and in more recent interview claimed that his next title is like a new medium. Now, in December, Kojima told IGN that he pitched the unusual titles to a large number of potential partners, but that Microsoft was the only one to really get the concept, while others thought he was quote-unquote mad. Now, I tend to get easily bored, he said. Part of why I've been able to make games for 30 years is because new technology replaces the old so quickly. The tech you use today may not be applicable tomorrow, and I'm interested in figuring out ways to incorporate the new. Making the wrong choice can result in failure, of course. It's a bit like a space program in that way. Now, the project we're working with on Microsoft is one I've been thinking about for 4, 5, 6 years already. The project required infrastructure that was never needed before, so I discussed it with lots of different big companies and gave presentations. But they really seemed to think that I was mad. It was ultimately Microsoft who showed that they understood, and now we're working together on the project, including the technology front. Based on the footage leaked last November, Kojima's unannounced project would appear to be a horror game possibly called Overdose, and a lot of people are kind of excited and amped up about what's going on. But this is just another long line of games that is, announced and looks like it's coming to Xbox before too long. But it is just nice to see that, so many people are excited about, the future and things like that. Microsoft has a very large number of games announced, which I think is pretty cool. Like, you usually don't see that from companies. Like, I say this all the time because so many PlayStation fanboys kind of run their mouth or whatever. But right now, Microsoft has 16 games announced and possibly 17 with IO Interactive, who do the Hitman game. They confirmed the Project Dragon game, which it looks like it's going to be some kind of online game. They confirmed that that's been in the works. Apparently that game's been in the works for many years already, and we continue to see some great games and announcements and things like that coming from Microsoft, which is, again, to be expected. Like, quickly the media turns on Microsoft. Like, it's unbelievable how quickly that happens, and people, one thing happens and then people get pissed off, or they start running with one narrative. Oh, Microsoft's going to close down, blah, blah, blah. This is like the type of nonsense that Microsoft kind of puts up with, which is, unfortunate to say the least. But at the same time, they always seem to come out okay from these types of things. So, I do hope that they continue to kind of push the narrative, push the buck just a little bit more, and make things happen for themselves. It's really up to them how people are going to view Xbox going forward, right? If they screw it up, then they screw it up. But in my opinion, it seems like they've got some good things going on, and people are generally excited about the direction, the amount of games and things like that. They have to, of course, get the games out there because the sample size is sort of small right now. But I'm very confident that we'll be able to see that, and we'll see Microsoft be able to get a lot of things kind of rolling and get people excited about the brand again. That's just one of the things that we need to see, is just that excitement. People just like, oh man, I can't believe we're gonna see this game from Xbox, or they're gonna do this announcement, or they're gonna do that announcement. These is kind of things that it all comes down to for me. And again, I always push the narrative that Microsoft screwed up. They're not perfect. They actually screwed up quite a lot. I mean, with some of the things that they've done, and thankfully it looks like they've kind of rebounded with that, and to be honest with you, I do hope that they continue to make the right decisions and keep the things positive, because it seems like to me that at the drop of a hat, the media who loves Xbox 1 minute will turn on them in the next minute. So, hopefully, that's going to happen sooner rather than later. Microsoft just has to kind of roll with the punches, But right now, having a Kojima exclusive game, that ain't a bad way to live. Microsoft has got a lot of cool things on the horizon, and continue to see stuff like this pop up, I think is pretty damn awesome. And again, Microsoft really kind of lets everybody know, hey, we got some cool things coming. Just hang on to your seats and be a little bit more patient. And I know the patient thing sucks, because if you're an Xbox fan, no, we've already been waiting. It's all we do. Wait till E3. And I get that joke, and I've mentioned it numerous times. I understand why that's a bad joke, because, to be honest with you, I was the one kind of saying, wait till E3. And what the hell were we thinking back then, saying wait till E3, when they had 4 studios total, right? And those studios made Gears, Forza, and Halo, and Minecraft. So you knew you weren't really going to get anything, but you still held out that hope. So now they've got, 20-some studios, could be 30-some if the Activision deal goes through. So we'll have to wait and see, but this does look good. They can still get third-party deals done. Let me know what you guys think. Rack 'em up, fact 'em up, Crap Gamer 'em up. Thanks for watching. Crap Gamer out.